to the next stage. I've been ahead of the next wave and the next wave and the next.
Let's meet the visiting team, the Denver Nuggets. At shooting guard, Contavious Caldwell-Pope. At small forward, Michael Porter Jr. At the other forward position, Aaron Gordon. At the other guard position, Jamal Murray. At center, Nikola Jokic. The head coach of the visiting team is Michael Malone. Let's hear it for the starting five for your LA Clippers. At guard, 6'3", number 1, Reggie Jackson. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 8, Marcus Morris Sr. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. At guard, 6'8", number 13, Paul George. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell-Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Pass to Morris. Outside Leonard. Over Caldwell-Pope. And it's Leonard missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
And here are the Clippers. Now here's Leonard. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. George against Caldwell-Pope. And it's George finishing it off.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well-versed in finishing above the rim.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Jokic passes to Gordon. There's the dish to Murray. That one misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And George kicks to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Porter. Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic with his screen on Jackson. Back to Jokic. Murray looking around. Shot clock at 5. A baseline J. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
And here's Porter after Reggie Jackson was able to get the triple. And then Gordon with the dunk. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
George, no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Leonard has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. Count it from 12. Jokic has got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by Jokic. Leonard inside. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Jokic finds Murray. There's Porter with the 3. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. And Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Now here's Caldwell Pope after the miss from Reggie Jackson. Back to Jokic. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Murray against Jackson. He takes it in. Bucket is good. Jackson's got 5.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite. A big asset off the dribble.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver.
Timeout.
4-point game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And these are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, showing you the top shooting teams in the league. That's the name of the game, putting the ball in the basket. The Nuggets in second.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the first. Takes the three. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Wall. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Wall against Smith. Passes it to Najee. Here's Highland. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Phoenix. Good D by Covington.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Batum scanning the floor. Pass to Powell. Here's Mann. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Dallas. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The shot by Powell, no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Highland. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Now Powell from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The Nuggets trail by 4.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Then there's Bruce Brown. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Highland in at the point. Jokic, no good. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
It's good on the putback. Zubac has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Brown the pass to Highland. And here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubac.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
A 3 from Leonard. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the pass to Brown. Jokic against Zubac from about 16. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there. And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
The first one falls, and from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
A nightly double-double threat.
Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. The three from George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got his second bucket of the night.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Jokic finds Murray. Over Jackson. Murray, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Leonard the pass to Jackson. Zubac's with it. Here's Leonard. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Boy, in the paint, Kawhi tearing right through the D, just pushing his way to a shot.
The Nuggets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Jackson kicks to Morris. Caldwell Pope against George. His shot is good, scores his third basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Clippers leading by 5. Jackson dishes to Leonard. George looking over the floor. Passes to Zubac.
2 minutes remain.
The shot's good on the assist by George. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Murray outside. The 11-footer, and it's off the back rim, no good. Outside, George. There's 1:26 left here in the second. Misses the jumper. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 7. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
All right, everyone, let's give a big hand for your Clippers Breakers.
Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Nuggets in second.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Clippers leading by 5. And here's Wall. Got a piece of it. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Wall against Smith. Covington a screen on Smith. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. To the wing on the left. Uncovered. Man can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Jordan. Six to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Highland's shot is good.
Three-point basket.
Powell for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Tie game in Los Angeles. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Malone. Mike, with that slow start, what did you like about how your team managed to stay in the game?
You're not making shots. You got to impact the game in other ways. So I thought our defense was terrific. Now we just got to find a way to make some open looks, get to the basket, and keep that defense at a high level.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Looking at the Nuggets, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one on this panel. It's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
And coming back to tonight's game and the first half, some light work for Paul George.
He's been looking for a shot early on, going right at the defenders and keeping them on their heels.
With the way he's played, it makes sense they'd want to keep looking for him. And I'm guessing that's the plan. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Now here's Porter. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Murray. Out to Morris. Launches it. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over George. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Gordon. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. He dishes it to Jackson. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
George with the ball. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Can they get it? Zubac's no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Murray. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Kennard, he's checked in for Zubac. And a switcher also for Denver. Brown, he's checked in for Porter. And the second free throw, good. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And the Clippers call time here.
You know what time it is. T-shirt time.
This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. And can these guys pass the ball? Jokic is second.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Leonard. Connects on the foul line jumper. Leonard's got his third basket of the night right there.
It's a shot we don't see a lot anymore. But Kawhi is an old school player, still using that mid-range jumper.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Tips it. Jokic on the foul. Jokic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Morris against Jokic. Morris passes to Jackson. And stolen by Murray. Brown against George. Brown kicks to Murray. The kick out to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. And the pass to George. Shoots a fader. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Leonard.
One of the toughest covers in the league. Kawhi's jumper just keeps getting better.
Nuggets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Denver calls timeout.
And check out who's coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers tournament.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Morris. Robert Covington comes in for Leonard. Norman Powell's checked in for George. And it's John Wall in for Jackson.
Minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Now, here is Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Wall. And the shot is long.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty. And he shoots the 3-ball with such confidence. Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook, old school rebounding.
Brown the pass to Highland. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Highland's got 9.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
1:14 left to play in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Batum sets a screen for Wall. Over Jordan. Wall, no luck. The Nuggets leading by 11. Over in the corner, Brown. Brown with the screen on Kennard. Here's Highland. He's off on that one, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Powell, the pass to Kennard. Back to Powell. Covington, a screen on Brown. It's Powell with the drive.
Nice move by Norman Powell on the drive, drawing a foul and putting up the shot.
First team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Norman Powell at the line for two.
The free throw drops for Powell.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless, and he can shoot the ball.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mann's checked in. And so Powell nails both of them. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Highland, guarded by Powell. Here's Highland. He's got 9. 4 on the clock from past the arc. That one, no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing. Keep getting shots. That's all right. There's block a couple shots in the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. It ain't going to come back in one possession. Got to keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves.
Kevin, he wants his guys to just slow down a bit out there. Good message from Coach Lue.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Highland in the backcourt with Murray to his side. The post pair is Porter Jr. and Jokic in the middle. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. So it's Denver now. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Brown outside. Jokic with his screen on Wall. Here's Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on George.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Free throw good from Brown.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for John Wall. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Second free throw, no good. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Murray. Jokic with this screen on Jackson. Murray the pass to Jokic. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Mann. And George now top of the key. Los Angeles with another miss. Murray the pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Leonard looking around. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got it back down to single digits for the Clippers. Jokic with the screen on Jackson. Murray the pass to Jokic. Stolen by Zubac. Jokic against Jackson. Driving to the basket. That one good for 2.
What commitment by Jackson, forcing his shot through the foul. In the 2020 playoff bubble, some players struggled. Reggie Jackson was one of those guys, but he bounced back in a big way.
Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And a switcher also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. On the free throw, no good.
And with Jackson, Smitty, he went right back to being the player he was back in 21.
He was an aggressive attacking scorer with an edge, GA, and the 21-22 season was one of his best ever.
Now Leonard, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Zubac, that's good.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now Murray. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Zubac. George passes to Jackson. Dishes it to Leonard. Unloads from 13. Goes back up. And Zubac puts it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Caldwell-Pope pass to Jokic. Kicks it to Murray. Over Jackson. Murray, good. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Now, here is George. Yep, that one goes. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Murray penetrating. Sweet little floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Fires from the line. Denver grabs the miss. Now Murray. To the inside. Gordon. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Now, here's George. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets leading by 7. Pass to Murray. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Caldwell-Pope up top. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon finds Jokic. Back to Gordon. Fires for 3. The Nuggets with a new 14. And that one's good, Jokic. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 9. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Passes it to Morris. The three from George. It's hauled in by Jokic.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. And the rejection by Zubats. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
LA basketball. Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Smith. So the Nuggets win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Aaron. You're on a good roll right now. How confident are you can keep this going?
Yeah, but things change really quickly in this league. You know, one week is different from another, so you got to not get too high, not get too low, stay even-keeled, and just take it one game at a time.
Well, you just ripped off 5 cliches in a row. I'm sure you're going to keep ripping off those wins as well. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.